Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Adrift on this fine Monday morning. Hopefully the sound balance is okay on these settings on this game. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna be taking a break from Metal Gear today, and just dip into Legend of Mana, which is another game from the PlayStation 1 era that a lot of my friends played, and I never really got around to. I have the option of playing this with a walkthrough. I'm mostly playing this blind. I've never played more than I think the first couple of areas. But as we were going to see, there's like a lot of possible variation with this game. Basically, the theme is like you're rebuilding the world, is the idea. So as you play, you get artifacts and magical items and things that you can place on the map that will turn into areas that you can go to. So you are effectively like structuring the world as you go, and how all of those areas like interrelate to one another and so on, has potentially huge bearing on what you actually get to see and do as you play the game, which is super cool. So obviously there are like several walkthroughs, and I just pulled up one that was like, here's how you go through the game and how you can see everything. But I'm kind of thinking that maybe for my first time, I would like to just play it blind and kind of like play it as I would play it, not knowing exactly what will happen. And, you know, depending on how far we get into it or whatever, if I want to revisit this game later on, maybe I can, maybe for JRPG July this year, perhaps we'll play this game with the walkthrough so that we can see literally everything, and have full coverage of all the events and items and so on. But yeah, it's kind of up to you guys, what you would like to see. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. One of the things I really fell in love with about this game is the art style, just the atmosphere, the music, everything about it is really gorgeous. And this game actually came out fairly late in the life cycle of the PlayStation, which makes it kind of interesting that it's almost entirely 2D sprites. There's very little 3D backgrounds or environments, objects that you can manipulate, unlike a lot of other JRPGs, and it's only one disc. So yeah, this is a game in the Mana series, which started with Secret of Mana on the Super Nintendo, a game which is flawed but well beloved. That game, as it turns out, was originally intended for the console that would eventually become the PlayStation. It was originally going to be the Nintendo PlayStation, before Nintendo and Sony had their falling out and went their separate ways. So the game that we got on the Super Nintendo, Secret of Mana, had to be like drastically cut down from what it was intended to be, because cartridges couldn't handle everything. But we're gonna go ahead and get started on this, which is, it's in the same series, but it's like a completely different canon. Like, it doesn't really relate, other than some similar themes running through them with the game on the Super Nintendo. So here we get to actually choose whether we play a boy or a girl character, and I almost always go with the girl character. Although the boy's kind of cute too. Let's go ahead and go with girl character. I have my Metal Gear controls in my head. So we get some options here. We can choose what kind of weapon we specialize in, or at least what kind of weapon we start the game with. We've got knives, which are very fast, and you can rack up a lot of hits with them. They do slightly less damage, but you can just attack pretty much constantly. You've got your swords, which are pretty standard. They've got a bit longer reach than the knives. Axes, which is actually... axes are pretty cool. We might go with axes for this playthrough. Two-handed swords. Again, bigger reach, slower than the regular sword. Two-handed axe, slow and powerful. Hammer, which I know some of you will like. And spear, which is also lots of fun. With the spear, you get like dragoon attacks where you can like leap into the air and come down on things with your spear. Staff is sort of blunt damage, but it helps with magic and such. Glove just equates to basically kung fu. When you're using gloves, you actually use like your feet and hands. You've got your flails and bows. So I'm actually not sure which one I want to go with here. How do we feel out there in Chatland? If anyone's watching. Kind of thinking, I'm kind of torn between doing the spear and doing the knives. Although I sort of knife, axe, or spear. I like the idea of the axe, honestly. I also like the spear. I almost always go with knives when I'm playing. Like the other time I've started this game several times, and just never kept up with it. And I almost always start with knives. Very rarely played with the axe or the spear. I'm actually not sure what I want to do here. I think maybe we'll go with axe and see how that goes. That's sort of an odd choice for main characters of JRPGs. You almost never see protagonists running around with axes. Almost always have like swords or double swords, or very rarely spears, like in Legend of Dragoon or whatever. So let's go with the axe. Alrighty. So now we get to choose our name. And I've kind of already got one picked out. You can just do like an auto-generate, which can come up with some interesting ones, like Cecilia, Frau, Rhea, Fiona, Caitlin, Maria, Errol, Amanda, Mary Jane, Aurora, Luca, Venetia, Ursula. Oh, maybe we'll go with Ursula. I do like that one. Kind of goes with the axe feel that we've got. We'll remember that, Ursula. Let's just auto-generate some others. Guinevere, Elenai, Luca, Vanadis, Aethne, Kotliku, Nora, Sakuya, Ursula. What do we think? How do we feel about Ursula as a name? I kind of like it. It's kind of, I mean, it's Ursine. It's bears, and I feel like that goes with the sort of axe character thing, kind of a nature-y sort of name. Let's go with that. Yeah. Now, here comes the first bit of our, like, the huge amount of variation that you can get in this game. Now, we get to select where on the world map we start to play. Because the game is set up such that everything has been like wiped clean. So the world is sort of void when we begin the game. And as you can see, you need a certain number of tiles that aren't water in order to have a valid play area. But we can scroll around and pick one that we like. I'm actually kind of fond of this area here. Yeah, howdy, Arcade Royal. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Legend of Mana is really good. I'm sort of tempted to use a walkthrough, but since this is my first run, I'm kind of thinking about just playing it blind and seeing what happens. So I'm thinking about where to build my world. Land in two opposite corners. Okay. That's good advice. Alright. I mean, I think we could do something like here. Could be interesting. This is actually the, like, I glanced at this walkthrough only as far as, like, looking at, like, item placement, and they actually recommend this specific square as where you'd put your items down if you want to get, like, the most efficient, like, use of them. Okay, voice is a hair quiet compared to the game. All right, we'll fix that. Just a moment. Let's see. Was at 75. We'll go down to 70. All right. It'll take a second to refresh, and you can tell me how that sounds. You can tell me how that sounds now. All right. So how's that in relative volume here? But yeah, I actually don't think I want to go with like the most optimal place. I kind of want to go with something that will kind of look interesting to me. I feel like this could be a cool spot. Okay, so like the further away things are from your house, the higher the difficulty, but also you get other nice things. Interesting. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is, gosh. Maybe we'll go, there's so many places to pick from. This is almost, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to ignore the guide. Like I said earlier in the stream, I think I'll revisit this during JRPG July and then like follow the walkthrough and try to get, try to just see every event. But for right now, we'll just pick this spot, I think. It looks pretty nice. Yeah. I think about here-ish would be fine. It's so tough to like try and forget what that map looks like now that I've like glanced at it. But we're gonna force ourselves to just choose, and I choose here. We've got lots of water and things, and I like living next to the water. So I'm going to put my house near some water. Yeah. Here. Yep. Yeah, I think right here. We'll it'll mean that some things won't be adjacent to each other, but that's fine. Because again, we're going to try and pretend we know nothing about this game. And proceed. Okay, so as we see, we get our little mailbox. We have this little magical item. Up in the upper right corner of the screen, you can see a thing that says Salamander. That is the name of the day of the week. All 7 days of the week are named after the various elemental spirits. So you have Salamander and Undyne and Gnome and so on and so forth. And as the week cycles through, different elements will gain prominence. And as you can see, different places where we can set our where we can set our I think we're gonna put it here. Yeah. What about here? I think is good. So, as I said at the start of the stream, the theme of this game is we are rebuilding the world. So we are generating the world that we're going to be walking through as we play. And now we open with a lively arrangement of the main theme by, I believe, an Icelandic artist? I'll have to look it up. But that's the language of the lyrics are in, I believe, is Icelandic, or, yeah, pretty sure it's Icelandic. We have a lovely little cutscene. These are the sprites. We'll be seeing lots of them. Here they are dancing and playing on the mana tree, which is the source of life. See here, the world is being like disassembled and turned into these little magical items like books and stone eyes and little statues. And there's our mailbox. Not Icelandic? Okay. It's one of those European languages that I am sadly ignorant of. But also, like, a very peculiar choice, considering that this is an entirely Japanese developed game. Also, the composer of the soundtrack is someone we're all familiar with from other streams. It's Yoko Shimomura, so you may recognize certain elements from there's a couple of songs on the soundtrack that sound a little bit like something from Parasite Eve, and a lot of songs on the soundtrack that are reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts and Super Mario RPG, which are also some of her other projects. "9 centuries ago, the mana tree burned to ashes. The power of mana lived on inside mana stones, enchanted instruments, and artifacts. Sages fought with each other for control of these last remnants of mana. Then, after hundreds of years of war, as the power of mana began to wane, those who sought it grew scarce, and the world returned to peace. After that, mankind grew afraid to desire. Their hearts filled with empty emotions and grew estranged from my hands. They turned their eyes away from my infinite power and were troubled by their petty disputes. Remember me. Need me. I can provide you with everything. I am love. Find me and walk beside me." So, that part, we were being spoken to by the mana goddess herself, the mana tree. And there's some things in there that are really interesting. The idea that humankind has has grown afraid to desire. Oh yeah, like that last section there where it's like, need me, I am love, walk beside me. Like it plays on so many interesting like religious themes. And it's kind of interesting to play this game in the context of something like Dark Souls. This actually struck me quite recently as I was considering playing this. Sort of thinking of this as kind of like an inverted, or thinking of Dark Souls as kind of like an inverted mana game. We have similar concepts happening here. We're talking about a world that is still here, but at least in terms of what the narrator claims about it, is somehow also dead. That there's something about it that is in decline. And that's very interesting to me. We also have that call to action by this supernatural force, calling for us to set about the renewal of the world and bring the world back to restore the order of the world with respect to the supernatural creative energy. And it's interesting that they also bring in the ideas of like human ambition and desire and so forth as these positive aspects that are being lost. Speaking of that, like we will also find interesting things. You know, if we get that far with regard to the character of the mana goddess. Anyway, let's speak to this little cactus guy here. He's pretty cute. Let's talk to him. He doesn't have a lot to say right now. But yeah, like again, that quote about, you know, I am love. What does that mean? And like, if you, like me, and like some of, you know, my friends, grew up in a fairly religious, like a Christian religious context, like you would immediately associate a quote like that with the sort of Judeo-Christian concept of God, which is not exactly what we have here. We have something very different. Yeah, the little cactus is cute. We also, I think we can interact with this leaf here. Yeah, we can get different diaries and so on, of which we have none yet. I do also like that we are walking around, like the world is rendered like a child's, like an illustration from a children's book. It reminds me a lot of, like Winnie the Pooh. A little bit more like the Disney Winnie the Pooh than the you know, original illustrations in the books, but it's very much got that vibe to it. It feels very welcoming and vibrant, even though as we proceed through the game we will see lots of melancholy. there's still this element of like there's something childlike about this place. But we get some money, some filthy lucre. Can't really. There's not a lot we can interact with in our house just now. You can see like so much attention to detail here. There are these little, you know, a tea set and some fruit, some sort of meal left on the table, bread hanging, full cupboards, things in like orderly but in disarray. This is a place where someone lives. And here we have a library. And as we proceed through the game, we will fill up these various volumes about the characters. Which we don't have anything in currently. Different lands that we visit. So for example, we have this one about our home. Home sweet home. Your home is comfortably located near a great tree surrounded by nature. Many visitors come and go. See mailbox. And we can look at artifacts. Artifacts are the items that we get which will become lands when we place them on the map. Mailbox. A few letters a month can mean a lot to a lonely, far-off home. I remember, I was never much of one for writing letters, and I never really received many letters. But I definitely understand the nostalgia for it, and certainly many of my friends later in life pursue letter writing as a thing pretty regularly. We have a bestiary we can fill up eventually, which doesn't have anything in it right now. Techniques. So currently we just have like, you know, jump and jump. Might as well jump. A little bit of a Bon Jovi reference there. Defend. Look, remember that the best defense is a good offense. We can lunge, which is like a quick step forward. Retreat, which is our dodge backwards. We get crouch. Pushing. You can cheer, which increases every party member's like power gauge and so on. You've got a spin attack. Because we picked the axe, we have some axe techniques. So we've got axe bomb, leap into the air followed by a devastating axe throw. So I don't know much about the abilities, but we can get a lot of them as we level up, and some of them will have like prerequisite techniques and so on. So yeah, let's go ahead and stop fiddling around quite so much and get right into the heart of things. Speaking of, let's take a look at our menu. We've got Ursula is the randomized name that I picked. We have the Manos axe. It's a bronze axe. It's a level. It's got 10 offense, which is pretty good. I feel like the knives, which I usually go with, are like 7 or something like that. We've got bronze armor and so on. And this is our various defenses. Not very good against defense against strikes, but we're pretty good against thrusts and slashes currently. All of the different weapon attacks have different things. Okay, so currently we can assign special techniques, we can assign abilities and so forth, so we can actually change jump out for other things. I'm going to keep jump on. I'm probably going to keep defend on circle, but we can change it. We can switch that button out to be something else, like push or cheer, or do a spin attack, or we can use it for a lunging attack, which I think is better for the spear than with the axe. We might swap it over for retreat. Depending. We have special attack here, so let's assign that one to, we're actually going to assign that to R2, which is the lower trigger. So that's Axe Bomb. Do we have any other special techniques? Not so far. We don't have any magic so far. But this is where we set up all of our button inputs. There is local co-op as well with this game, up to 2 players. Player 1 will always control Player 1 always controls the main character, and Player 2 will always control the companion character that you can pick up. We don't have any items. We just got stuff that we're equipped with. We can pick up our instruments apparently, which is cool. And we've already placed our mailbox on the map. Alright, so let's venture outside. Unless we can go to the back here. Don't think we can. Yeah. Let's leave our house. So again, out here we get very much Winnie the Pooh vibes. This looks a lot like Rabbit's house to me. Just here at the foot of this tree. God, I mean, if I had the money to do it, I'd build a house like this. Honestly, it's real pretty. And here we have our Sproutling. The world can be shaped by your imagination. What? Did you know that? We're going to pretend we didn't know that. Pokiel the poet told me that the town of Domina exists because I think so. People say this world isn't an illusion, but the Sproutlings know. If you can't find Domina, use your imagination to find it. And now we get another artifact, the color blocks. Yeah, Sproutlings are so cute, and also, like, vaguely creepy. Because they're all, like, these adorable little nature sprites, but if you talk to them, they get, like, progressively... They start saying things that sound, like, progressively more nihilistic, but they're so cheerful about it. I just imagine them all speaking with Mickey Mouse's voice, like, haha, this world is an illusion! Alright, so in our backyard, we have an open pasture. We can, and I'm not sure exactly how this works, but I know that we can find and raise monsters here. And I don't know exactly what that does for us, but they are super cute, and it's good to raise animals. So yeah, here we are in our monster barn. We've got a notebook here that we can't really do anything with. I think this is where the animals will come to sleep eventually, and we can get food and stuff for them here. only sort of nihilistic. I mean, it probably hit me a bit harder in high school than it does now. Also, I didn't notice before, but this gate is totally shaped like a kitty, and that makes me extremely happy. Look at how cute. That's adorable. And here we have our workshops, which people will we'll eventually like find people who will come and live here and set up shop here. This is again one of those songs that really heavily reminds me of Super Mario RPG. It reminds me a lot of the Lost Forest theme. There's a well, and we've got different places, and we've got these glowing candelabras from the ceiling. It's super pretty, and I like it a lot. Okay. Off we go to business. So yeah, the game is somewhat ambiguous about like what your character thinks you're actually doing when you oh yeah, we can grow an orchard here as well. Look at just this. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't get over how pretty this is. Here among the roots of a great tree with the shade and the soft grass. Really nostalgic feelings for me. Someday I'll have a house like this. Maybe not exactly like this. And probably not ever. But I would like something, a place like this someday. Alright, let's exit to the world map. So, one day has passed. Alright, we can press square to pick an artifact. We can also just, like, look around. You can see the power levels, I guess, of different sprites. On this square, which has to do with what you place in adjacent squares as well. And that will, like, affect something. I don't know exactly what. Let's choose this spot. We'll grab our color blocks. And we can place them in any adjacent, any square adjacent to other squares that we've placed something in. So I'm going to place Domina right here. And we've made a town. So, as I was saying, the game is fairly ambiguous about what is actually happening here. I'll take that back. The game is fairly ambiguous about what your character and the people in your world think is happening here when that happens. We're going to see that when we enter the town of Domina, like, everyone is just proceeding with their lives, like nothing happened. And I imagine that's pretty much how your character feels as well. In fact, I like to think that what your character is thinking is happening is just you go out and you're like, oh, I don't quite remember how to get to Domina. I know it's around here somewhere, and you, like, sort of fiddle with whatever artifact, and you're like, oh, that's right, it's over here. And you find your way to it. but meta-narratively, the game is also like really clear to you, the player, that no, you really are like reconstructing something here. That the world has gone away at some point, and you are putting things back in a new and different way. So let's proceed. So every time we move a square on the world map, the day changes. So now we're in the town of Domina, and we have, when we're in towns, we have two sort of map views. We've got this sort of like wide out view, and we've got a closer in view where we're actually wandering around through different places. So here's our little onion knight. Hey! We have this mysterious man. At least give me your name. And he's all blah, 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 mysterious. Elazul. And he goes in there. Jeez. It makes me sick. So we don't know exactly what's going on with this at the moment. We've just come into town and have seen this interaction. And he's gone into the inn. We are actually going to avoid interacting with him for the time being. Because I know what his quest is, and I don't actually want it to be the first one that I do. So we're going to do some other things first, because I think I can just return here and go to the inn at any future point and start that. So we're gonna give that a try. Okay. So let us take a look around. Here's someone's house, and here's a Sproutling. Let's talk to the Sproutling first. I'm a Sproutling. Do you have anything else to say? Well, we've got no souls, you know. There are many of us, but we are all one. I like the ground. I like turtles. I like birds and insects. I also like, you know, counting stars. You know, there has to be a lot of stars. I'm a Sproutling. Okay, and then he just loops around. But we get the impression through our interactions with these little creatures who are just around, that something's a little off. They're very joyful, but also sort of what's the word? They have an interesting understanding of the world, I guess. Let's go this way. So, as you can see, if we go out one side of an area, we come out here and we can walk along this path and enter another area. Inspector Boyd on duty. I've heard that bandits appear here. If you see anyone suspicious, report to me. Okay. I think he's a mouse. He's very cute. There are lots of animal people in in this world. What's in here? The nave of Saint Mana Church. Speak to this lady. The goddess said, a Namana energy is... Oh, so that is the answer. I see. Oh! Please excuse my ignorance. I'm Reverend Nouvelle. Helping those in need brings my own salvation. What would you like to know? He is super, like the Inspector Boyd is pretty cute. Let's find out about this town. This is Domina, a small but comfortable town. This building. The Mana Goddess is enshrined here, and so are those who fought for her. There are a lot of other beliefs, but they do not hold the truth. Any other beliefs? I hear Gato Grottos has a temple where many nuns study. There is a cult group called the Diggers who teach rubbish. You must ignore them. Okay then. Town history. There is a steady flow of people here, but Domina has never been much of a prosperous town. But that may have helped it escape the ravages of countless wars through the ages. I have come to know many people here. About whom do you inquire? The man in the sand-colored mantle. He came to Domina recently, and he seemed to be in search of someone. Tipo says she was threatened by him, but she often overreacts. Rachel. She is the daughter of Mark and Jennifer. She works at the pub here. She used to be a rascal, but now she has become quite quiet. Mark should not fret over it so much, for time will solve the problem. I have particular knowledge of Mei, Miss Yuka, Mark, and his wife Jennifer. About whom would you like to know? I haven't met any of these people yet. Mei, ask her for advice when you are in distress. Mei's fortune-telling will comfort you, whether you believe it or not. Take this produce encyclopedia. You may find it useful. Take it back to your study for later use. We've received a produce encyclopedia. Let's talk about Miss Yuka. She runs an inn and becomes upset if she's not called Miss. Miss Yuka seems to be a chocobo, but she insists she is a canary. Mark and Jennifer. They own an item shop and take turns shopkeeping every other day. Mark stays inside on holidays, but Jennifer goes out and chats all day. Let's find out more about the world. We exist with the goddess's blessings. Your questions are? About imagination. Do not believe the Sproutling's stories. Generations of people built up this town, not an imagination. Oh, how misguided they are. We shall pray to the goddess to guide their ways. It is said that concepts exist in items. Items may bring new beginnings. Cherish what you encounter in life. Take the mana energy flowing in the air, and that becomes magic. Enchanted instruments with elemental essences are used for that purpose. But I think being faithful is the solution, not relying on magic. So yeah, we've got, like, real parallels here with like particularly like Catholicism. In terms of goddess worship, at least as it's shown in this town, which we get the impression is just a very parochial, out-of-the-way sort of place. Why do we fight? We fight to bring the justice that the Mana Goddess teaches us. We're not going to go into using 2 players because that won't be an issue. Duel the Onion Warrior shall answer your questions. He is everywhere. Alright, so let's see if we can find Duel without going into the inn, because again, I don't really want to. Oh. We've got quite an easy hand with the organ here. That's kind of cute. It sort of implies that either we've done this often or, you know, we have some skill with an instrument. Which is cute. I like that. Okay. Let's go back into town. Oh, we can come in through the top and this way, if we wish. There's Niccolo. We're not going to talk to him just yet. Who's this? This person looks like, oh my gosh! I've never noticed this character before. I don't know how many times I've played, like, this particular section of the game. I've never noticed this person. Want your fortune told? Yes. 10 lucre. I'm saving for my retirement, so no less. Sure. Vitamins, keratins, potassium fiber, kapow! I love how her fruit still rotates. Oh my gosh. It says, work your body? I have no idea what that could mean. Sorry. Well, that was interesting. I like this shop that is just fish. Everyone with a soul always disappears. We don't have souls, so we always stay. The poet Pokiel said so. You know, we don't have souls. I'm always fidgety. I like the wind. I like it when moss grows. I like drinking water. I like stepping on leaves. Okay. I love the sproutlings. They're really cute. And really weird. Alright, so now we come back into town. Can we read what's on this sign? We cannot. We also can't go in there. so much of the music in this game is so very good. I also like how we can walk a little bit of this path down to the water edge. There's no real reason to be able to. There's nothing down there, but we can, just a little bit. There's this dancing monkey. Hey, watch this! My name's Capella, a wandering juggler. You're quite talented, little buddy. Here's the outskirts of Domina. And we can talk to this little pelican. Here comes the cutest mail carrier. Watch out, boys. Bang! Aww. She's so happy. She really likes delivering mail. Also, I love how her feathers are just like really long sleeves. It's so cute. Alright, she doesn't say anything else at this point. Which is fine, but we can just follow her on her route if we feel like it. Alright, we'll leave her be. And we come to the western end. Doesn't seem to really be a lot here. Which leads me to think that this place will be important for other reasons later. I do like that sort of clever way of hiding, like loading and unloading things, by having you transition between the sort of town-level map and the walking around map. Right. Well, let's head into here. Items from the Knight of Gemma. So we can buy different swords and different weapons and things. So if we wanted to try something else out, we can do that here. But there's not really much reason for doing that at the moment. We can pick up armor and such, but not really necessary at this point, and we can also just walk into the back. Alright, and here is Tipo and Anya and our duel. So Tipo, as I was saying to Grimiao earlier, is a teapot, as near as I can tell. There was a scary looking bloke here just now. He said, "I'm looking for a lost girlfriend. Have you seen her?" So I says, "No, I haven't, honest, Gov." But then he said I was lying, and he started threatening me. Maybe he was a stalker, blimey. I'm so tired from bouncing around all day. Ain't it tea time yet? I do like tea. I may not look it, but I'm a jewel collector. We've got this guy here. I thought getting Rachel a job would help cheer her up, but now I hardly get to see her anymore. Oh yeah. Let me give you this book about weapons, armor, and instruments. Look it over in your study, and feel free to check out our shop. We now have the Equipment Encyclopedia. An adventurer, eh? You should at least get some bronze gloves at the shop. And don't forget to equip them. Hit the start button to make your preparations. I don't remember if he says anything different after we get the bronze gloves. I'll probably be teaching you about the battle system, so leave that to me. Even though I'm just an onion warrior, I'm still a warrior. Well, whatever is an onion warrior? How should I know? Haha, very good. It's important to keep asking questions like that. My only advice is that you pick up some bronze gloves at the shop. Alright. So if we want him to give us a battle tutorial, we will buy some bronze gloves. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll buy bronze gloves. Yes. Now we have 10 lucre left. They are really cute. Now where did Onion go? Is he upstairs? Oh, this is Rachel's room. Oh look, a cute stuffed animal. A nice little like vanity and maybe that's not a vanity. I don't know, it's just a desk. And a comfy chair. Again, like, all the environments in this game look just, like, lived in. They look cozy. Okay, let us go outside. I guess we can go this way. I don't know where Onion Knight went. Maybe I have to go back in this way? Do you say anything else? No? Well, we've lost our Onion Knight. I don't know where he went. Let's equip. Our gloves. He's in there now. Nope. Well, that's bloody peculiar. I guess we'll poke around a bit more and see. So that's an item shop, I believe, not the inn. Okay, that is the inn. So we don't want to go in there yet. But we can go in here. Please feel welcome. I'm Miss Yuka, the keeper of this inn. Alright, we can stay here if we want to. That's my little Pee-wee. He's quite fragile, so please leave him be. It's an egg. It's an egg. It's a walking egg. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's adorable. Alright, let's see if we can find Onion Knight. I wonder where he could have gone. Well, we'll talk to Niccolo to get our first little quest. My name's Niccolo. I'm a traveling merchant. But the highway is full of bandits. It's too dangerous to leave the town, don't you think so? No. How brave of you. I can't do business with those highwaymen about. Let's go teach those bandits a lesson. Once we're done, I'll make you rich. Sure. You're quite a mercenary. I like people who know the value of money. Niccolo's business unusual. I still need to stop and see Tipo. Come with me. And by come with me, he of course means lead the way. Yeah, she's definitely a chocobo. 100%. So here's our little rabbit buddy, Niccolo, who's been a fixture of every mana game, like, before and since. This wandering merchant guy. An adventurer, eh? Should at least get some bronze gloves at the shop. I've done that. I have equipped the bronze gloves. I think he's scamming me. Why, it's Niccolo. Hello, Gov. How have you been? Have you got anything good for me today? Actually, I have a splendid item today, but I just can't let it go. Oh, Niccolo, you're just trying to rile me up. It's just junk anyway. Quiet, Onion. This is it. It's a wheel I picked up on the highway. It looks like a regular old wheel to me. Fine, I'm going. You're right, this is just an old wheel, nothing special. Hang on then, Gov. Even I can tell it ain't no regular wheel. I'll take it. How much do you want for it? 50,000 lucre. Niccolo, or are we too proud for your own good? Nothing costs that much, it's truth. Bring me 50,000 lucre. Until then, I'll let Ursula use it. And that's how we get our next artifact. Because we're involved in a confidence scheme. Niccolo, you're the bleeding worst. I'll comp the money, so please let me have it. I'll be back. Bloody heartless. So, yeah, that just happened to us. Mark is always doting over Rachel. To battle is to ask yourself who you really are. And you are an onion warrior. Hey, don't judge a book by its cover. But inside your hollow certainly sounds like an onion to me. I've never thought about my insides. Yeah, Lucre is definitely, I agree, David, in the running for the best RPG currency name. Like, I like it better than Gil, because it's just straight up, like, filthy lucre. Like, I've never thought about my insides. Alright, let's talk about combat inside a dungeon sometime, okay? Alright, so I didn't really need those bronze gloves that you made me buy, did I? No. No, I didn't. Oh, hey, look! It's a Mana statue. You see that? Right here. That's interesting. I wonder, like, this particular sprite looks different than all of the other, like, background sprites, so I feel like it's important. But there's no way for me to interact with it right now. We are going to sell Oh, no, 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 no. We are going to change back to the axe. Thank you very much. Yeah. And then we've got to re-equip our... Shouldn't have bought the things. And here we have Niccolo. He's pretty good at punching things. You'd put it on par with Money and Zenny, though definitely the best is Pig, just because of how they have to say it. It's not a Mana statue, but don't worry, we'll figure out what it is eventually. Alright. Like, it's clearly something important. I have a guess about what it might be, but we'll find out. Ooh, Synchro Effect. Bonus Lucre. So having Niccolo around is going to be pretty good for getting our money back. Now, let's sell the Menos Glove. We've lost 10 lucre, basically. Or no, we've lost 40 lucre. Because that item cost us 80 to buy. It's not pronounced pig, it's pronounced peeg? What game is that from? Okay, let us go out. And we will place our wheel here. Oh, it's from Bravely Default, otherwise known as Cutesy Voice Acting, the movie, the game. Sorry for the bright flashing. I don't know if it did that for the last artifact, or if it's going to do that for every other artifact we put in, but I didn't notice it prior to this one. But yeah, so, you can see, it's not entirely obvious, but like... each square on our map has, different, like, associated, mana with it. And as you, put down artifacts, they, change, the mana that's the spirit that's associated with element, the element that's associated with that tile and all the adjacent tiles. So let's check out our sprites at home. Alright. Actually, no. We'll just go directly to let's go directly to the highway. So this is our first dungeon, and today is Salamander. We can probably wait till tomorrow when, Aura... Oh, no. We're gonna have to go back and forth a few times. So this is how you, change the day, is by moving one square at a time. Choose that one. Dryad. That one. Undyne. 6-day weeks. Yeah. Well, I feel like I've kind of mucked something up here. Let's see if we can make the day change. Oh, God. Like going in and out. Okay, so now it's gnome. So if I go over here now, it will be Jin. Undyne. Oh no. Oh! The little ghosty one and the bat-looking one are not days of the week. Interesting. Okay. I think I understand now. Let's go ahead and enter now. Oh, it probably doesn't matter, but I just kind of want to see if things happen. Because I don't really know how the system works. Alright, here we go. Now we can talk to Onion Knight for our tutorial. You're that stranger I met in Domina. Your name's, Chumpy, right? Oh my god. If I say yes here, does my name change to Chumpy? God, I hope not. Nope. Okay, well that doesn't matter, but let me tell you some things to help in your battles. What do you want to know? Let's just do something helpful. How do I win? Let's just get right to the point. Try shouting your sweetheart's name before a fight. That's the ticket. Sure helped me when I had to move my huge piano. God. If that doesn't do the trick, maybe you should try stunning the enemy. You can do it by hitting them over and over again with a combo. Combos are the attacks that leave bluish hue, you know. Once they're stunned, you can thrash them with a killer special technique. So, in the dungeons, the fighting system of this game is very similar to, like, a beat-em-up. Kind of like in the sort of almost Castle Crashers-ish kind of way, but a little bit more like, you know, Chronicles of Mystara or whatever. But you have a light attack and a heavy attack, and then you've got your special attacks and that you can set to your other button combinations, and you've got like jump or lunge or quick step. All of those different things that we were setting earlier. So let's just go to abilities. Action abilities. Action abilities are the various things you can do in combat. First, open the status menu, select 1P and then skills. There are 2 default abilities, but you can change them if you want. So that's our jump and defend. Select one and press the X button. A list of abilities appears, right? You start with 8, and you can assign any you want to the buttons. As you use your current action abilities, you'll soon learn new ones automatically. For example, what do you think you learn when you master, defend, and push? D-push, grapple, love, and hate. D-push. Well, I guess you could call it that. Actually, it's grapple. Special techniques are major attacks that can be done once the meter is full. Everyone knows at least one, but you have to arm it in order to use it. You can learn more special techniques by engaging in more battles. The secret is in action abilities. Using them will help you learn special techniques. Try using lunge for now. Knowing more abilities lets you learn stronger special techniques. So yeah, unlike a lot of other RPGs, especially like more turn-based RPGs, we level up our character and determine different abilities that our character gets based on the abilities that we actually use in combat. Which makes this much more of an action game than your standard RPG, despite all of the dialogue. So like as you use like certain abilities like defend or whatever, like you have a separate sort of meter that levels those abilities up. And when you've mastered those abilities as like prerequisites for other abilities, you'll be able to start using other abilities. Which is really interesting. And also something that doesn't get used a lot in other action games, as far as I know. I could be wrong about that. So yeah, X button is our basic attack. Number of attacks in a combo depends on the weapon that we have. If we attack further, you will freeze for a while. So that's like, if we attack too many times in a row, we will like be stunned for a second, which is why things like the knives are nice, because you can just attack a lot. Square button is for power attacks and has no combo. You won't be able to move for a little while afterwards. Do you think you're good? No. Try doing a bunch of quick attacks with the weapon you have now. If you don't know which button that is, check the status screen. Alright. So that's about all, that menu. Let's learn about Synchro. The Synchro is that electric thing up on the top that happens when you're fighting enemies. Electric thing? It's kind of hard to explain. It shows up near the HP meter when you're close to a friend in combat. It has helpful effect depending on who you're with. That's what friends are for, right? And basically all of this is just other meters. So let's try doing it here. What is this thing? I don't know what this thing is, and why we can't interact with it. It's just a little thingy. Well, let's proceed to the right. Alright. So as soon as some enemies appear, here we go. Now we can try... Alright. Alright, so that was my powerful hit. It's a bonk. Alright, we didn't get any lucre for that fight. I'm not sure why we didn't, but we didn't. Alright. Alright, so that's defend. Okay. There you go. Oh no, poison. Okay, come on. That's jump. We got a clear feather. And we got 10 lucre. Oh. Let's like keep practicing here, because this is a little bit wonkier than I remember it. Specifically, like lining up hits takes a bit more doing. But I think the candy that we grab gives us like refills our health, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, there's the run button. We will save. I guess we'll save over this one. Slot 2. Okay. So here at the fork, I think we want to go up here after we grab the treasure here. We got an ear of wheat. The Great Rift Side. Okay, I don't like the mice that are shooting at us. Whatever they're called. That's our special attack. That worked out pretty well, actually, all things considered. And we gotta level up. We got a clear feather and a big seed. Robin Hoods. Okay. Alright, so now we've got to like build up the little blue meter from doing combos before we can do our special attack. So it really is a lot like a beat 'em up here. His special attack is called A Gift for You. a small seed. So I leveled up, but I don't know what that actually did for us. I'm also not sure if I'm leveling up any of this stuff. We're going to put Axe Bomb on both of these buttons. For now. Status. Raw strength level, technical attack level. Right, so all of this stuff gets built up as we use things. Alright, well let's continue ridding the highway of bandits. Oh no! Squiddies! So the little blue crystals that get dropped are our experience points. So it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts in that regard. You don't just get experience from participating in battle, you actually have to run around and collect it. Oh, we learned something. I missed what it was. That we learned. Mastered an ability, counterattack. Alright, how do we, let's see if we can put that. Skills. Here. Counterattack. A quick riposte. Alright. We're gonna keep... You know what? We're gonna try replacing defend with counterattack. See how that goes for us. Oh. Hey! It's some of my favorite boss music. Hey, hey, hey! Hand over the cash! Cash, cash, cash! We're gonna give him candy. Rawr! Oh yeah, oh yeah! These guys are mad for money. Can't stand them. You're one to talk, Niccolo. Master, come and thrash this punk. Oh, wow. Hi. You sure are a critter. Alright, so we've got his health bar there in the bottom, and we're going to do an Axe Bomb on him. That did almost nothing. Giant swing. I'm actually not sure how counterattack works here. Alright, we leveled up again. Was Mantis-Anne. Wonderful! I knew you could do it. Thank you. You really are something else. I'll make you rich. Just a moment. An iron pot, a green ball bun, a taco bug. Normally costing 3,000 lucre, it can be yours for only 300. What? You don't even have 300 lucre? Not even you? Pull out your pockets. You don't have enough. But that's alright, this is a special one-time only offer. We get the green ball bun. We get the taco bug. And we get the iron pot. Oh, and take this too. We got the AF flame. We get medallion. What are you frowning at? Smile! Let the world know you're happy. After all, I am a merchant. I want to make my customers happy. I enjoy life, and you should too. Oh god. He probably sounds like Zap Brannigan. Smile! Niccolo's Business Unusual. The end. That's another cool thing about this game is that like it actually like when you finish one of the side quests, you actually get like a little like chapter end thing, which is pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. Gosh. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put down this go ahead and put down a the flame. Ooh. That's pretty. Gato Grottos! Oh my gosh. If that's where I think it is, we're gonna head there next. Let's head back to our home first. And see if anything has changed here. Excuse me. People with pure hearts can go to a whole new world. Alright, that's all you're saying now. Interesting. Well, let's just check out how our little cactus guy is doing. Because I recall something kind of cool happens here. Money crazy, he says. That's all he does? I could have sworn he did something else. Oh my gosh! So cute! Got up and wrote on the little leaf. I saw what you did. I saw what you did. What'd you write? What'd you write? Nick's business. My master beat banditos with a creature called Niccolo. Niccolo was scared of the bandits, but I'm scared to know what Niccolo is. What could he possibly be? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, our cute little cactus is gonna, like, chronicle our adventures? Oh my god, that's adorable. Okay, you're a good cactus. Let's save. The plant is scared of the bunny rabbit, as, like, well he should be, because the bunny rabbit would probably eat him alive. Eat them. It would probably eat them alive. We don't know if the plant even has gender. So we got characters, etc. And we also got some more encyclopedias. So let's take a look at our... Take a look at our produce encyclopedia. Ooh. What are all these? Produce's effects. Pluses increases. Minuses decreases. Abilities. PWR stands for power, SKL is skills, Def is defense, Magic is magic, Spur is spirit, Charm is charm. Personality types: aggressive, arrogant, calm, indecisive, scheming, lazy, friendly, and lonely. What is this? Garlic crown. White family. A crown-shaped garlic clove that might make you feel like royalty. Plus charm and minus for arrogance. Conchurnip. A turnip shaped like a conch shell. Adds to power, defense, aggressiveness, and arrogance, and subtracts from magic. God, there's like personality types and stuff? That's really interesting. Sweet moai, purple family. A sweet potato shaped like a moai head. It's pretty tasty, actually. Adds to defense, magic, luck, and laziness, as a potato should. And subtracts from skill. Oh my god. Pero heels! The white family. A pair shaped like a high-heeled shoe. Adds to power, defense, charm, and arrogance, and subtracts from spirit. Oh my god, these are so cute! Mangoliphant. A mango that even has a pair of tusk-like knobs. Apricot. An apricot with whiskers and ears that makes it look like a cat. Why are these so cute? Diceberry. Peach puppy. Apple socks. What? Whalemato. Oh god, I'm gonna die. These are so cute. Why are these so, like, adorable? Loquat shoes. Bumpkin! It's a jack-o'-lantern! Honey onion. An onion with honey stuffed inside. That's either really gross or really yummy, and I can't decide which. Orangeopus. An orange octopus. A citrus squid. Spring Anna. A cornflower. Is it a sunflower with corn kernels? Or corn that looks like a sunflower? Fishy fruit. Rocket papaya. Oh my god. Cabadillo. A cabbage that looks like a friendly armadillo. A squalfin. Needle lettuce. Boar melon. Dialaurel. Heart mint. Spade basil. Pine o'clock. It has a little alarm clock. Oh my god. Look at how cute all these are. Cherry bombs. Orca plant. Masked potato. Bell grapes. Mush in a box. Toll's tool shed. Wow. That's really amazing. I can't even deal with this. That's so cool. We've already got our techniques and things. Counterattack. Counters an enemy's move with an attack for double the damage of a quick attack. Required abilities defend. Okay. Alright, we're going to try out retreat and spin, I think, is what we're going to try to do. Yeah, Toadstool Shed is a little forced. It's a little forced. I agree. Let me take a look at our monsters. We've met a Rabbite. They're so cute. We've met a Lillibud, a Stingerbug, a Spiny Cone, and a Chopinhood, plus the Mantis Ant. Cool. Oh, I suppose I should look at their weaknesses and stuff. Okay, so they're strong on those days and weak on those days. Or weak against those elements. Strong against those other elements. Cool. That's not going to matter just yet, because we don't have any magic attacks. Let's take a look at our other artifacts that we picked up. Color blocks. The town changes through the ages according to its citizens. It doesn't change to accommodate a new age. It changes to bring about a new age. Wheel. Even the longest roads are rutted by the hundreds of wagons which traverse them. Roads remember their travelers, and wagon wheels are reflections of those memories. Flame. That which illuminated the shrine was but a small flame. Before long, mankind ceased to notice the fire, but its significance continued to grow. Medallion. The beasts who followed a wise man were eaten by an invading beast. It then gained wisdom and became a wise man itself. Right. Cool. Let us proceed out of the thing. Oh no! Nobody know! Lots of pumpkins took over West Domina. I bet a real bad mage is up to wipe us out with a harmy army of pumpkins. I can't go on with my jobby job. Oh no, male lady. I'll help you. The Little Sorcerers. Oh, but I need to know. I need to go. This is so scary. Goodbye? Oh no. Okay, well, that sure is a thing. Yeah, let's exit the world map. And we'll go back to Domina, I guess. Pumpkin mages, apparently. So yeah, let's go here. Now I have no money. Well, must be because Niccolo took it all. Let's go ahead and head on up to the thing. My jobby job is to deliver Wiver mail, but them pumpkins are hairy scary. Alright, ma'am, I'll help you out. Alright, up to the pumpkin patch. See, I knew this place was too empty to not have something going on. Oh my god, they're adorable! Bud, stop laughing like that. Lisa, you and I will rule the world as brother and sister. All those pathetic beings will bow before us. Come, let's gloat together. Mwahahaha! Rule the world with pumpkins? As if. Oh my god. Hey, you! Kneel before Bud the Malignant if you know what's good for you. Why not get your pumpkins to do it? Oh, okay. Right after we teach this scum a lesson. Jeez. You need to cool off. I totally agree. Oh god, what is this? Oh right, I was going to change my attack setup, and I never did. Whoa! Oh, that doesn't... That's not good. That's double not good. Okay, I can interrupt their magic. That's good. I'm still caught in it, though, which is not the coolest. Also, I'm completely blind my elbows here, so that's fun. They've got a lot of HP. God. Oh my god. Oh no, my controls are reversed. Alright, if I stand still, I start to regain health. Good. Whoop. Ow, I still got hit. Alright, fine, kids. Still managed to hit him barely, but I did hit them. Ah, walked right into it. Okay, so magic in this game at least kind of does telegraph like where it's going to end up, which is good. I probably should have gone with the knives after all, because the axe is really difficult to combo with. If I don't die here. God. Stand in the corner until we regain some health. Bud and Lisa. Oh, I get it. Bud. Because... pumpkins. I got it. There, that was making me step back because I don't have the quick step enabled, but oh, I want to get out of the way of that, that's for sure. Oh, you can attack with roses. Are you Tuxedo Mask? Oh, poor Lisa. Oh no. There. Wow. I didn't even get any experience for that. Whoa, no way. Please make me your apprentice. I'm so sorry about my little brother Bud. My name's Lisa. Bud is such a prankster. Be my apprentice! Wow. How generous? Oh no. Oh no. That's so cute though. So does this mean... Congratulations! You beat up children. Yeah, what? I'm so... Oh no. Oh no. Right. So, what are we doing now? Let's go back home and make sure that our cactus writes the thingy down. And maybe also save. then I think we'll do maybe one more thingy and call it an evening. Maybe a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, you guys are here now. Master, call me your #1 apprentice, Bud. He's so enthusiastic. They're really adorable. Thank you for taking us in. We did. We got magical apprentices. I'm pretty happy with that. Although now I've got to cook for 3 people. Scary pumpkins. Scary pumpkins. He's so shy. He doesn't want to get up while I'm around. What else do you guys do? I studied magic at the academy. I heard of the 7 wisdoms of mana. Except one died, so now there are only 6. I sure would like to meet them someday. I wonder where they are. Hey, take me on a search for them. Not right now. Maybe I can I still... Okay, so as long as you're here, I have the option of taking you in my party. So that's good. Why not take me with you? I know I'll be more useful than Bud. Oh my god. So Bud can cook, and Lisa uses a broom. That's adorable! Oh my god. I've got waifs. I've got orphans. That's so cute. That's super cute. Oh my god. Tiny sorcerers. Today I heard a story about 2 little sorcerers trying to become the kings of this world. But pumpkins? They used pumpkins? I hope they're still yummy. That's adorable. Oh my god, I can't with this game. This is too cute. Alright. So, I cheated a little bit, because there's one character that I definitely want to see and interact with, so I checked a little bit ahead on the walkthrough. So we're going to do one more thing, and then we're going to find that character and do their little quest, because I really like them. So let's do this thing first. Let's see what happened to that pumpkin patch area, though, now that the kids are no longer there. I also like the way that Domina has become sort of a hub town now. Like, at least for this little section, there's tons of things happening here. And we keep coming back. She's so happy. I love the mail carrier. She's so great. Look! A monster egg! It's cute! That's a bird egg. You never see wild eggs around here. Quite lucky you are. This is a rare opportunity. Try to catch it. Oh, okay. What's an egg? It's just a baby right now, but someday it will grow up to be a big monster. Of course, most monsters hate people, so they try to harm us. But a monster raised from youth learns to protect its master. A bird egg? Bird is the type of monster it will become. You can't really tell exactly what monster it will grow up to be. They all look the same. Geez, Onion. But if you look closely, you can tell what class of monster it belongs to. With some practice, you can differentiate between over 10 types of monsters. What is? Egg? Sure, let's try to catch it. Not so fast. You can't just haphazardly walk up to an egg. They are watching you. Go carefully, and try to catch them off guard. Carefully? First of all, don't stand in front of it. You'll only scare the poor thing. When scared, monster eggs run away at incredible speeds. Next, keep your eyes on the egg. That way, you'll be able to tell what the egg is thinking. Monster eggs are gluttons. They forget everything once they start munching. And when they're full, they fall asleep. Then they're a lot easier to catch. And try to stay out of the egg's field of vision. They'll think you're gone away, and you can catch them off guard. Sure, let's try it. Try using this. We got a dice berry. You got bell grapes. You got a citrus squid. Open the food selection list with the triangle button and drop it with the X button. I'll say it again. You open the food selection list with the triangle button. Okay. Monster Corral. Okay, I've never seen this before. Alright, let's try to... Alright, let's try to drop bell grapes and then move out of the way. Okay, is it stuck? I think it's stuck. Oh god, I bugged it out. There we go. Wow! Okay, I really liked that. Is it asleep? Aerial egg is yours! Deliver will be whelp, to the corral I go. Oh my god! Where did she come from? What? 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 Relax. Pelican will deliver the egg to the corral. Well, you'd better head to the corral too. Here we are in the backyard of your home. This is the monster corral. You can let up to 3 monsters graze. Monsters will level up when you leave them grazing here. Rip your eggs, eaten by pelicans. I mean, they'll grow up to become reliable partners for your journey. The monster eggs that you caught are in that barn. So let's go take a look at the barn. Monster Barn. This is where you raise the monster eggs that you catch. You might find a monster egg during an adventure. Capture an egg when you find one. You can have up to 5 pets. If you already have 5 pets and you find another egg, you can sell either the egg or one of the 5 pets you already have. Sell the one you don't really like. No! Jennifer at the item shop will buy the eggs from you. She can be a tightwad, but she's the only buyer around. Anyway, eggs hatch in a few days. Monsters become attached to their master and like to follow along. They grow more powerful by gaining experience. They can become great adventuring partners. Oh yeah, a monster's growth is affected by diet. Try feeding them different food to see what happens. Monsters will only eat when they gain a level, so you must let them graze or take them out for them to eat. Now you know what to do. How the monster grows is up to you. Well then. Bye? We got a monster! Hooray! Also, that little seedling is growing. I'm not sure what that means. Is there... I feel like there might be a time limit to this game that I'm not quite aware of, because, like, I'm pretty sure that seed is supposed to be, the mana tree. Maybe I'm just, mistaking things. Oh, maybe that's supposed to indicate, like, seasons or something. I don't really know. Regardless, though, let's go back into Domina. And let's talk to somebody. Okay, the seedling sort of signifies the growth of the world. That's cool. Alright, let's not go to the item shop, but instead, let's go to this inn. Hi, please feel welcome. I'm Miss Yuka, the keeper of this inn. Oh, wait. I forgot to talk to my little, I forgot to talk to my little guy. Let's do that. Let's talk to the cactus. Excuse me, small children. I need to run past you. Pet. Aww. He's so cute. I love our cactus. Cactus buddy. Monster Corral. Now my master can bring back eggs of other animals to raise them as pets. I can't pet them because I'm all spiky, but humans will be okay because they aren't spiky like me. Aww, poor cactus. Aww. That's so cute. Oh, I feel so bad for you, cactus. Aww. Okay. Now we go out. And we go to the thing. And we do the other thing. Little cactus must live in eternal isolation. No, Shinji, no! It's okay, cactus buddy. I still love you. Okay. Ooh. Don't want to trigger that yet. I know what that is. But we're not doing it right now. Okay, so here's the character. She's our resident cat girl. Her name is Dana. And she's pretty great. From what I can remember. There's this character, and then there's like a wolf lady that we can get in our party later, named Sierra. And her brother named Lark. And those two have like a huge complicated quest thing that we won't be able to get to until way later in the game, as far as I know. And I've never gotten to it personally. Dana, on the other hand, is like really cool, and this game, like, I got really into, at least in part, because of all the animal people. Like, I was super into Star Fox or whatever when I was really little, and this game had, like, a bunch of other cool animal characters, and I was just like, man, that's really awesome. That's, cool. But yeah, here's a kitty. Say, what do you know about the Mana Tree? I know, or I don't know. I don't know. If the Mana Tree was real, then I just thought that maybe... What happens to your soul after you die? It lives forever. Dana has a cool questline also, probably the biggest one in the game. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So we'll get started on that early, and we'll try to, like, regardless of whatever else happens, I am going to try to follow at least this one through to the end. We won't get through it tonight, but, like, my plan is to keep revisiting Legend of Mana as, like, a palate cleanser between, like, other games until we're finished with it. I think so, too. I've been wounded 100 times, but no one has ever hurt my soul. I can't believe that something could happen to my soul. You know, I want to go meet Gaius. Let's go! Thank you. I knew you would say that. Let's go. We made a friend! We made a kitty friend! I'm so happy. Ah, she's got such a cool sprite too. Look at the way she runs! Arr. Oh my god. Also, mad appreciation for any game that includes, like, especially RPGs, right? Like fantasy games that include, like, bathrooms. Just like the indication that, yeah, this is where someone would go to, like, you know, do their business or, like, take a bath and relax. Like, it's such a tiny detail, but it does a lot for making your world feel more believable. Also, I like the way that the inns in this game don't really have a cost associated with them. Okay. So, now we've got Dana with us. So let's wander around. Like, it really is. And just like every other aspect of set dressing here, where there's just like tiny little elements. You know, there's papers on desks, things are slightly disarranged, there's, you know, rugs and wall hangings and this, like, portrait of a rooster who's maybe an ancestor of Miss Yuko's, or maybe we're supposed to think it is, but, like, it feels so homey. One of the hallmarks of FF7 too. I believe it. It's been a long time since I've even, like, touched that game, though, so it's, I don't quite remember. We got bird... Whoa. Whoa. What has been going down in Miss Yuko's inn? Like, she's a bird. And we come upstairs, and there's a chest with bird meat in it. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. Like, maybe... Oh god. Oh, hello. Who are you? I'm selling the minerals I've mined around here. Okay. Ooh, got bronze and all this other good stuff. Cool. Like, I'm really worried for Miss Yuka's safety. Oh no. Alright, well, so now we go to see Gaius. Let's check out what Danae has for us. So she's got flails. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's big attack. She's got decent defense, which we could probably honestly do with having some. We can probably sell some of these items. I worry for her safety and the little Egbert, too. If someone is living in her establishment who has a taste for bird, that can be very, That could be very bad. Oh, Mark is gone. Ladies look best when we're a bit on the plump side. Gents go for lasses like me. Don't you forget it. I am really proud of you, Tipo. Let's go up here. Yeah, nothing happening up here. I wonder where Mark went. Whoa, Mark is here, but Rachel isn't. Let's see if we can sell some things. Oh, the iron pot is a helmet. Gotcha. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Let's go ahead and sell our feathers. That gives us some money. I don't know what a taco bug does, or the green ball bun. But we're gonna sell those too. We'll sell the wheat. There's probably a crafting system that I'm just completely unaware of, but I need some money. Let us equip. Ooh. So the cotton hat gives us +2 something. What are all these things? Skills. Okay. So that's strength, that's skill, that's HP, defense, charm, luck. We could do with a bit more luck, honestly. Okay, so the wind cap gives us +2 thrust defense and a +2 skill. Iron pot gives us pluses to a bunch of different defenses. So let's use that for now. Okay. Cool. Artifacts. We still have to use the medallion. I don't know what any of these things are. Secondary, primary. I don't know. I don't understand what these are. That's okay. Can I talk to you, sir? Oh, come back. Come back. Okay, no, you're just minding the shop for Rachel. Sounds good. Okay, let us venture forth. Do you have anything different to say? Okay, no. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, hey. Well, I never. Just listen to this. My worthless husband trying to cheer our daughter up by sending her away to work. He should have just let her play with her friends, Tipo and Duel. He's always doting over her, buying her everything. And have you seen how he made up her room? Why, it's disgusting. Oh, but Auntie does so much like your clothes. Very good taste. Auntie thinks you're the best. Oh, here, this is for you. Take this back to your place and check it out. We got an item encyclopedia. Huh. So that must be Rachel. No fortune this time. Oh, okay. Well, it probably won't come true anyway. Wise move. Okay, lady. Sorry for bothering you. I wonder if I can speak to... Wait, where did Mr. Boyd go? Okay, so she's working at the pub. Okay. May her blessings be with you. Alright. Off we go. Let us proceed outward. Alright, let's go here. Whoa. Apparently that thing was what had its little tail sticking out before. Okay, moving up and down is how we dodge. You can use any weapon, but I like the two-handed ones. They rock. You can learn how an enemy attacks by getting hit a lot. I mean, that's true. Alright. Boink! It's like a weird little hippo dragon thing. What? 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 Oh, it like warps us past the first little area. Okay. Gotcha. So here's the fork, and we can go... Wait. I don't know where we are. I'm so lost! Get the experience, Ursula. Or, whatever your name is. Dana. Oh, I didn't grab it all. Mastered an ability, Counter-Strike. Okay. Alright, more of these guys. lot of experience. Yeah, I got point to where I'm not really certain. Okay, so there's the... Okay. So... Right. Let's just keep doing the thing. Setting sun. That sounds rad. What is that? Didn't quite see what she did there. That's alright? Alright. Okay. So I think to where we want to go lower end of this fork here. Save. Come on. Hit the wrong button. Do-do-do-do. Alright, so this way goes up to where the other boss was. Here we want to go this way. Remind me that I want to change my like move set, because I keep forgetting that I want to do that and then not doing it. Come on, there we go. Yeah, the save statue is the sprite child from the first game. That is. I didn't notice that until you said that, but that it is actually that. That's pretty cool. Hey, Dana, get the experience, Dana, please. Please. Okay. That is one thing I don't like, is that your companion characters won't gain experience unless they walk over the things. Alright, so let's go right here. Ursula Canyon side. I wonder if it's always going to be named for our whatever we chose our character name to be. Also, like, our attacks are like really narrowly focused in front of us. Okay, there's a ring we get to share XP, so it's kind of like Pokemon like that. There's just an extra item. It's a Chocobo! Oh my god. Hi! I really hope that my bird egg turns out to be a Chocobo. We got chocolate! We got odd meat. Also, I totally didn't notice until just now that our kitty has wings. That's really cool. I really like her character design. Buddy! Welcome, my children. Come closer. Okay. What they just did there was they had the background be like a tiny little video file so that they could have this animation thing happen. And at the time, like, that was super rad. Super rad. Hello there. What can I do for you? My friend is about to die from a demon's curse. What can I do to help her? Do what your friend wants you to do. She doesn't ask me to do anything for her. She's just going to accept what's going to happen. Then you must accept that. Did you understand what the person said to you? No, I didn't. She was so strong-willed. A demon weakened her both in body and spirit. I only want to help her regain her former self. People have the power to change themselves. That is what she is trying to teach you. Listen to her words. Thank you. I will try to think about this calmly. By the way, Ursula, there should be an ancient tree around your house. He will help you with many things. Come again, my children. Also, like, the way that like, palm was hidden here. Like, that's just really cool. Oh, cool, we get extra dialogue. Do you, Gaius the Earth, know why this world exists? Perhaps to let you think about what you have asked me. That is not what I want to hear. Why do we exist? There's nothing we're supposed to do in this world, is there? You are always searching for answers to your questions. That is because you believe they mean something to you. As long as you keep desiring answers, your life will remain a meaningful one. You are constantly renewing yourself by thinking and feeling things. Yes, the spirit can renew itself many times, but the body only decays. Does that bring sadness to you? God, this part is so cool. Yes, it does. It depresses me to think that people do die. You have gained an emotion that I do not have. But is it worth it? You shall decide that for yourself. Come again, my children. Can we talk to him again? Okay, it just repeats the same dialogue. Okay. Just like that, like, I don't actually remember the writing in this game being that good. And that was a really good section. Let's see. What items do we have? I think we were supposed to get the Forbidden Ring there. But I guess not. Well, thank you so much. I feel a lot better now. Please, take this. Now we get the Forbidden Ring. The Wisdom of Gaius. The end. Oh, man. I really wish I had actually bothered to play this when I was in high school, when it was new, because I feel like it would have been very formative for me. More so than it already is. Alright, we're gonna talk to our little cactus. Real says this was a super important game for me growing up. Oh man, like I can really see that, like even more so than like Final Fantasy VII was for a lot of people. Like this game touches on a lot of concepts that, you know, people that age, you know, when it came out, like this is 2000, so like I would have been 12, and like we were teenagers, you know, adolescents, and like this game touches on a lot of things that people our age would have been wrestling with, and it presents them in a way that's, it's not like try hard fake deep. It's actually like, no, this is a philosophical way of looking at it, but it's not presented as being sort of esoteric. It's presented in the context of these characters who have real pressing questions. Big face. And it's also presented in like a way that is really soothing, while at the same time allowing itself to be sort of melancholy and to sort of ruminate on these questions of life and death and meaningfulness. And God, that's so cool. Gaius' wisdom. A big face on a mountain. It's hard to believe, but my master saw it, so I guess it's true. It knows and doesn't know lots of things. What an amazing world. no. What is going on here? Boss music comes on. Let's do some weeding. I need this to be the soundtrack of my life. Like, right, let's do some chores. Oh my god, what is this? Whoa! Hi? I feel it, the mana energy, it is flowing into me. Is it you who brought me the blessing of mana? Thank you, young one. What happened to my garden? Oh my god. Where did this come from? Where did you come from? What's happening here? Hi? Seed. We plants take in the mana energy of Fadiel to make air. Plants circulate the flow of mana. We pour mana energy into seeds so they can grow. If you have any seeds, let me take them. Within a few days, I should bear their fruit. I mean, sure, we have small seeds, we have long seeds. Can I just talk to you? The combination of seeds determines the type of fruit. Try different combinations to see what grows on me. Oh god, okay. Seeds, green, secondary. Secondary. Primary. Secondary. Yeah, I don't know what any of this means, but... I mean, let's try... big seeds? These are good seeds. Come back in a few days for the fruit. Sure. Thank you, large tree man. Well, that sure was a heck of a thing that just happened. Let's, yeah. Yeah, so let's talk to our cactus, and then I think we're actually going to leave it there for the night. Is what I want to do. Did I not talk to him? He didn't say anything. I don't know why the Cactus Diary didn't activate for that one. Did I screw it up? Yeah, no, we don't have a Cactus Diary for that. I might have bugged it by giving him the seeds, but that's okay because we literally just saved, so yeah. So it should be fine. I've been playing for how long now? Oh. Okay, all we have to do, apparently, is actually get some produce from him. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just wander around for a couple days. That should be enough time. Oh, cool. Each type of fruit requires a certain amount and variety of mana. Interesting. That is a Cabadillo. It is not ripe yet. Alright, I guess we'll wait for these to ripen a little bit more. And then once we're done with this little chapter, we will call that to a close for the evening. I guess we'll just we'll make a few more days pass to make this fruit ripen. I like how we have little footsteps. It's cute. Dup, 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 dup. Alright, let's try this one. Let's try it now. See what happens. Those look ripe. Oh my god. How cute are they? Oh my god. Bring me your seeds and I will bear them for you. Okay. That was pretty cool. But I will pick up more of those cabbage things. The cabadillo. Pick up the rest of them and then go talk to the sprite thing. To the cactus. Rather. We got a pine o'clock. Oh my gosh. We can farm. I didn't realize that you could farm in this game. That's so cool. Awesome. Okay, we have thingies. Okay, we got the forbidden ring, which we are going to put on. It doesn't do anything for us except some magic defense, which is good, actually. So let's go ahead and equip that on ourselves. Oh, and while I'm here, instead of counterattack, we will do retreat, and we will do lunge. Do I have any other special attacks? Not yet. Eventually we will. Yeah, it's the XP sharing ring, which is important. I will probably end up keeping that on most of the time when I have companions and things. Alright, now we'll talk to our little cactus guy. Trenty! Aww, he knows who Trent is. I guess the tree's name is Trent. Watch out! Mr. Grandpa Tree is so big and scary it makes me want to hide by his roots. His roots look like the best place to hide. Aww. I love you, Cactus Buddy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save, and we're going to call that a night, folks. Thanks for joining in. It was a pleasure to have you, and it's nice to have a little break from all of the Metal Gear-ness. We will be breaking into Metal Gear Solid 2 sometime this week. I'm not sure exactly which day, but be on the lookout for that. And once again, thank you very much for coming by. I'll announce on Twitter before I stream Metal Gear Solid 2, which we'll be doing again from PlayStation 3. It's the HD collection, so that'll be good. And yeah, we'll work through MGS2, which will probably take us another couple of weeks. After that, we'll play like another day of Legend of Mana before moving on to Metal Gear Solid 3. And around that time, I think the Nintendo Switch will be coming out. There'll be some other games coming out around then. I think Nier Automata is coming out at some point soon as well. A bunch of other things, some of which I may be trying to dip my feet into, some of which I might not. But I am sorely tempted to try and get my hands on a Switch and do Breath of the Wild. We'll see. But for now, though, have a good night, and take care, folks. Cheers.